very intrigued to see Hype's second go around. Like, I love an Aggie Orpa. I know Maui, understandably, would prefer to see some more, wiser decision-making.
Versatility.
I love watching it.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, I just know that. Let's see if it comes to pass. The game is live.
All right.
Take it away,
Much
casters.
love, fellas. Thank you.
See you for Valentine's Day. Love you.
See you later.
I wrote another one, Alex.
Okay.
Why hold B when you can hold me? The
Oh,
first
honestly,
one didn't go over
No, but
very
Chad,
well.
I have to say, you're doing better than Astralis social media manager did.
Hey.
You know what I'm referencing? You know what I'm referencing?
Oh, Jimmy, aggressive main.
Oh.
Out the gates on the pistol, takes a little bit of a pot shot and
Wasn't
gets
ready.
a boatload of information.
Good, good, good.
All four. Tabson, he's outside the B door. So they've shown themselves and they're backing off.
Started A with 4. Tabs by the big door.
Oh, now is it a haiku or?
I don't know what it was.
Or is that the anime?
I think it just rhymed. Sounded cool. But yeah, this is interesting because they've been spotted. And then, but doesn't it feel a bit telegraphed where...
Well, it drew the rotation, so
suppose, yeah.
I think the job has been done in that sense. And they have this util for the execute.
But
Tabson with the smoke and the molly.
Spinks is playing for that early info, right? So any contact walks up ramp will be spotted rather swiftly as well. The short smoke is being thrown as we speak. Tabson's got it cocked. And here we go. That misses. The first does not connect, but Exertion's done very well. Long range with the dual Berettas will peace out. 50 seconds, already a man down. Big Clan are going to at least take a little bit of space. Spinks being cautious, playing the numbers game. Broke of the smoke, and Brolin punished through it. Nice one back. Big Clan have got the numbers advantage after these catches from Crimbo.
Well, they haven't planted yet. They're looking for the fight. 38 seconds on the clock right now.
They know where Exertion was. That's also a factor. They know that Cave is still occupied, and it's kind of suspiciously quiet. Big, they're taking their time.
Well, it has to be the B finish. They know where they are. So at the moment, this one is just going to start to peter into the fight.
There's a fight right there. Jimmy unable to connect it. A couple of opportunities onto absolute
20 seconds,
ground.
Alex.
I can't believe how long this has taken. We are going to see the bomb get out of Cave eventually. Torji take a goosh down to just 5. Oh, Torji gets a headshot on the drive-by. Hyped, gone. JDC and Crimbo up against it. Crimbo's got no bullets. Headshot found in the last. And Torji last seen. As well as Exertion up the ramp. Good find from Crimbo. Looks like it's been a very slow, very methodical T-side pistol. They use every second of the round. But Big will be taking this pistol. Exertion with just a 10 HP and no kit available.
The way that you packaged that one there seemed casual. That was on a knife's edge the whole time. I can't... Big almost gave that away. I don't understand why they fake planted and then went into cave and waited.
I don't know either.
Because that was, like I said, on a knife's edge the entire time. They actually gave an opportunity for MOUZ to get back into the round by not getting the bomb planted ASAP. I don't know, maybe because the smoke was fading, but either way, there was an option there for MOUZ to be able to steal that one, but Big do convert.
It was a 4v3, right? And then they went into cave.
Yeah, and that's but they were trapped.
Yeah.
And they could have given away kills in any moment.
What the hell is that?
You need a
Oh. Well, obviously, right? He throws the molly for a reason. Exertion's dead, though.
That molly's very common these days, right? Because you don't want the pistol players, or the MP9s, or the rifles to scale close. You want to send them wide. So you're seeing a lot more, in terms of the smoke landing on top of it.
Yeah.
We don't know about that, but the molly's
By design.
standard in terms of the meta.
Well, you've been highlighting it so much to me that we even got to see the counter to it now, with the CT's run boosting over the top of it.
It's getting out of control.
And it's counter to the counter.
Well, the 4 spy is already a mound down.
I want to learn that lineup from Tabs.
Yeah, Chev's on the 1s and 2s.
Hyped, going to be tucked up. Do we have an official broadcast word for this?
I call this Beehive.
I know you do, but like, do the public know what I'm talking about?
I think if you could, well, you can...
Beehive.
The cubby.
Cubby. Well, there's a lot of cubbies on this map.
But it's the B ramp one.
B ramp cubby. As they do run in, having a good time. Roland actually making it interesting. Hold on, 5-7 up close. Never mind. He's got no teammates and he's got no bullets or health. That's Big Clan converting the second round force out of MOUZ. Should be looking at a 3-0 start.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Okay. This is very positive for the Germans.
The drum.
Ja, genau.
But yeah, everyone's saying JDC is one of the best players in the world on Ancient. That's what a cool high praise, would you say?
That's hugely high praise. Yeah,
Maybe a little hyperbole?
Well, I think you can have specialist players, for sure, on certain maps and positions. But I think when you're tussling with a team on debut, there's a lot that you're going to have to learn. And one thing that we need to be keeping note, that's why I'm waiting for the gun rounds before we start this conversation, is what positions the players from MOUZ are going to be responsible for as JDC. Well, he grabs a couple in mid, QB from the upper deck, and well, away you go. That's going to be a clean sweep of the third round. Now the rifles come out. Now we can take a look at this CT-sided setup.
So the presumption from Dust was that Spinks was just going to kind of take Shui's position towards B, right? On the CT side, was that the suspicion?
Yeah, but I think there could even be more changes, right? Because Exertion traditionally a mid player, so yeah. He was in cave on the pistol. Now that could just be a pistol scenario. So Brolin over towards B, Exertion mid with Jimmy. That makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, and that your AWPer can essentially start anywhere. So standard stuff as A pressure being applied.
Oh, Brolin goes really aggressive there. Straight out of cave into Crimbo's crosshair. Double out of Crimbo. Ready for that. Ready in. Oh my God, he's found the gap and he's run with it. They did throw a smoke. Donut and DT was smoked, but Habson is so far forward. Like, if you're Xertion, you're maybe worried about Big Box, worried about a main, but he's acknowledging that there is a potential slip. The bomb's making its way into A now. Torji's missed his chance onto that QB on towards the heaven. Quick catch onto Spinks, and the bomb should be waltzing on in. Oh my God, he gets a fight as well. QB confirms Exertion's position. Ooh, doesn't expose him on the nade break. The bomb will go down. Habson's done so much and yet has not been able to really participate. Now it's cut down. Doesn't even get to play the round. Versus 2. Crimbo is on the warpath for Exertion. Looks like he could win this duel. Forced him away at the bare minimum. Looking at the kits, I don't see one. So this one just going to have to be a 4th for Big. MOUZ will have to accept defeat. The kit too far away.
Beautiful stuff. Great little start.
I'm loving this mini-map we've got here. Just seeing the B util thrown out, the opening push from Brolin not being rewarded. Is that quite common, would you say, for a cave player if he's not got early resistance on the heaven cross, it's not smoked, etc.? Just throwing out a smoke towards the lane and taking that fight towards elbow and mid?
I think it depends on where you feel like the pressure's coming from and the connection that you have with the rest of your teammates.
Yeah. I mean, when Crimbo's going to hit the first bullet on out of his AK, I guess. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Bang. Good shooting out, Crimbo. One of my favorite German players. Anyone didn't know. I think we might have had.
We might be listening to Virtus.pro there for a moment. They're on the secondary stream as we're in with a fast A execute.
Well, we've got the live dubbing.
Well, yeah, hey, the technology's there. They're in the site, Alex, and nobody from MOUZ is in any position to be able to stall this out. There's a HE on Spinks, but he's rotating over. He can't help clear this in Donut. There's one for Jimmy. He's pushed all the way up heaven, and it's about to be a 5v5 retake of the A site.
All right, let's do it. Let's see how we cook. Okay. UB will play on site first contact. Retake smokes have been thrown out. Actually, that's a T-side smoke, excuse me. It's a bit shallow. Able some CTs to push out of it. For a break coming in. JDC's a dead man, booked by the flash out of Spinks. There's hype combat, Orping unable to provide a second. They're coming for you. Crimbo's overwhelmed and Tabson way too late to the party. Torji good for it. Just in time. A well-structured retake of the A site.
Oh, that's a big round to win. If you're completely out of position like that and you're having to retake 5v5, especially with residual utility from the Ts, you saw that one that you highlighted over towards Donut, it's never going to be easy because you feel you've been out-called. What you started and opened up your round with, you were focusing over towards B and middle, and they've waltzed into a completely open site, but confident there on the retake. Very good stuff for MOUZ to get there first. The first round with Spinks in the roster. That's one to remember. A 5v5A retake on the map he never played with Vitality.
Yeah, and does it not also kind of reinforce that, hey, you can go for A, we can continue to gamble 3 mid, 2 B, because we can retake A if you try it. Well, maybe mid is a problem. There's the JDC special. Double delivery straight to the gut. MOUZ already operating at just an unwinnable situation. Spinks and Brolin, the B players, they've opened their scoreboard. They've confirmed it's likely going to be 2B. And, well, very quickly, the issues are rectified. JDC does what JDC does.
This is not looking good whatsoever. 5 rounds on the T side of Ancient would be par for the course, already accrued by Big. JDC mauling them. He's 9-2 currently. So the desk, the point that they made about him over towards middle is being backed up heavily. JDC getting some revenge against his old team of once upon a time. Used to play with Torji and Exertion.
I forgot about that connection.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, whoa. Kind of crazy I overlooked that. Oh.
And they're hunting.
Yeah, and they've successfully.
But Spinks could get a kill. This would be his first kill in a MOUZ jersey in an official match. Spegs
on the
from
exit.
Vitality to
Can he
MOUZ.
hold on to his F4?
It's the howl.
Oh.
And it's a howling big frag on the hype.
Shut up.
Can he double?
Oh.
No, it's trouble. JDC hits double digits.
Ow. He did hit double digits. Well, wow, this guy's a pro. The caster, I mean.
Woke up on the right side of the bed today.
I am detecting that, yeah. 30-second break. I think I'd need one too after.
Shuey was right. Justice for Shuey.
Take a minute. Let's have a map, maybe.
Well, Maui's on the desk, so I'm, you know,
They
it's
have to
like
beat him to
the
the
hot
punch.
take, point made. There's always something. We got to get with it.
Okay.
We got to bring the drama too.
Okay.
All right. Well, there is enough cash for a buy, but the most important part about this next round, yeah, I know, is the tactical timeout from MOUZ. So Coach Cycron, as all these players refer to him.
Yes, Coach Cycron.
It's like Auntie Sharon.
Yeah, Unc.
Well,
What, you can call him Auntie, but you can't call him Uncle?
or you'd call him Uncle. Show you respect.
Oh, okay.
Actually, imagine if you called your coach Uncle. Uncle
Yo,
Cycron.
Unc. What do we
Cave
do,
smoke,
Unc?
red smoke. Surely you just... Oh, sorry. I was going to call from a MOUZ perspective. I was going to say you keep doing more of the same. The run boost!
Yeah, and JDC, dead meat. Lovely counter. Jimmy steps up and delivers, removes JDC, who was the crucial catalyst to that 5th round for Big Clan. Oh, they're already ahead of the curve. Look at this gamble. Oh, tip
Top
of the head. Hello, Torji. Bit of a standoff with Hyped. He caught a whiff of him. And they do flash for a swing, so spots out the long player. This feels like a death trap. If you walk into a 4-man stack B, which it looks like they might be about to do, he's lining up for these pillar flashes. Will blind Torji in his current position.
If they smoke short and long molly the pillar, there's a chance they can trade efficiently.
Yeah, okay. Smoke will isolate Brolan. Molly long, geeky from Tabson.
Oh, not spreading. Hasn't cleared out the cubby.
Torji, ooh, doesn't matter. He's missed his first shot, so now they are up. Spinks Nest test. Oh, and he's dead. Good work from Crimbo. Torji still combat AWPing on the site, needs another, and he delivers multi-kill massacre out of the AWPer. Oh, 3 from Torji. Locks down ramp, sends him back to spawn, and a must-win round for MOUZ Converted.
Okay. Now they're starting to get a little something under their belt. There's still money for several rifles to be invested. Big might want to take a tactical timeout just to discuss who's going to get dropped what or what approach. There it is. Kakafu going to get on the mic. And I think there was options for different executes. Just the one that Big chose was the least restrictive. They went cave smoke, long molly. They had 2 smokes. If they went long, short smokes, pillar molly, they're not to know what's on the other side, right? So they're kind of making an educated guess. They
went for cave smoke long molly. Why does it feel like we're tuning into VP on the wireless?
Her 1932. $87.9 on the AM. You're in morning radio. It's just a 3-round gap, just for those of you in the kitchen who might be cooking right now. Scoreline is 5-2. Both teams have used a tactical timeout. Maybe you're changing the oil on your car.
Maybe.
Maybe you're driving down the highway listening on audio only.
Maybe you're charging your electric scooter. JDC's progression in mid has been delayed, but certainly not however you say this word. How do you say this word? Stymied. Spelt like that. Dude.
I think you might need Richard to help you with that one.
I'll ask, yeah, our educated personnel. My Valentine, I'll ask him. As either way, we have got an opening kill cube. He's gone. Dead to heaven.
I think the space that Spinks has right now is very telling of this round. The fact that he's already encroaching on T-spawn, this is massive.
That's true. I hadn't clock just how much progress he'd made so early.
Yeah, and the thing is that if you're big, you have to be aware that you've given over B lane almost.
Ref. That was just a one tap to the face through smoke.
Well, it was already round over thanks to this push, but that's going to hurt a whole lot more. Now they're completely boxed. Jimmy and Torji on A to seal the deal.
And I've calculated the timing, and Spinks is actually not going to get a single kill because Torji's going to kill them both. Oh, just the one. Spinks has got hyped dead to rights. Unless... Oh, actually had a chance to hit the quick scope, doesn't nail it.
And poor Crimbo has to save a little Galil.
Poor guy.
Well, it's not. I wouldn't say it's maybe it's not as ideal as an AK.
So that. Never mind.
It's got waves on this one.
Yeah.
What's this one called?
If I was.
We can look. We're in game.
Yeah.
Crimson Tsunami. Kind of cringe, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry to whoever
I don't
named
love
the
it.
Crimson
I don't love
Tsunami, but
well, no, Alex.
2 in a row now for the MOUZ. Here's the opener. Brolin pushing down ramp with Spinks. Spinks keeps on pushing. Here it is from Exertion.
Yeah. This is a hard shot to hit. Respect. Does feel like at the moment everything's been determined by these opening mid jaunts, successful or otherwise.
Well, they're going again. This time with Tech 9s.
All right. JDC trying his luck once more. Xertion's got a good nade. Combines it with some bullets. Sprays down JDC more where that came from. This is a quick round. Exertion puts 3 down. Could be 4, no bullets. Tabson fights back, but it's already a MOUZ 4. They have certainly stabilized after taking a timeout, catching their breath. They seem to have found a good response to Big Clan's early ventures in mid.
So 2,900 is the loss bonus into the next round. It's likely to see MOUZ tie things up 5-5. So should just be some light investments, maybe some Deagles, some P250s, just slow the tempo of the game down a little bit because the last spread feels awfully quick. So I think next round we might see a slower default. A couple of flashes for just a B pop. They're going on the second tempo, waiting for the block utility. And then they'll flash from Tabson and go.
Oh, this is cool. Flash out for Brolan.
Oh!
Ouch! Ow, yow.
That's a gun.
Yep, that's a gun. That's a dead Swede. And that gun could be tested. Session, this is overly exerting yourself. It's actually perfect. He's got 2. Clears them both out. Weapon now retrieved. He's done a lot. Oh, and he keeps farming. Okay, the multi-kills are flowing. Xertion looking like his usual self. That felt like a very aggressive maneuver. I suppose knowing that there was likely no Kevlar on some of these pistol
I still
players.
think it's risky.
Right. He's just backed himself. A small detail that I'm sure is commonplace, but I haven't necessarily caught previously is that Brolin's leaving his HE. So Spinks is doing like the lane HE and has a second HE to throw towards ramp, which can lead to some misinformation. I like saying, oh, there's no one cave. They're playing 3B. Bang. Nice shot from QB. It's going to be frustrating death for Brolin to stomach, but you know, he just hit a good shot. Fortunately, he's got good teammates around him. And they clean up his mess.
Still a chance for 7 at the half for Big. The 5 is great, but considering how this started, you'd love a few more.
JDC's blind. JDC's dead.
Well, now that the game's been able to stabilize a little bit, MOUZ are looking an awfully lot stronger, a bit more comprehensive.
They're going for more. He's just doing it himself. Never mind, don't need one. He's got Kyobi on the floor. Oh, he is just a nuisance for Big Clan right now.
But when Exertion's on his day, he can be very impactful. The criticism traditionally comes for Exertion once he gets to the stage matches.
It's just so satisfying when that cave smoke ends up being used against the T's. He can just kind of peek around it, has that gap.
I think right now, if you look at the scoreboard as well, the battle is really between JDC and Exertion. JDC was 10-2, now he's 10-7, whereas Exertion's 14-5. So I think it's the late sprint from Exertion that's really started compounding.
Okay, Brolan. Spinks to be tested on B. They have got the bombs in cave and short smoke thrown. Hyped, what have you got for us? Spinks, he's trapped, commits to the fight, and does well to find one. Bomb spotted, rotation on its way. Torji and Jimmy both charging. Exertion, he's actually got the geeky lineup as well. This is to catch that bomb plant, unless you're perfectly on the pillar. Oh, and well played on the reaggress there. Brollan just crouches in, catches Tabson, and Crimbo left in a impossible 1 versus 4 with 20 seconds left. Exertion is creeping in. Nails it for a third. He is farming them. What's that put him up to? 15 and 5. Solid work from Exertion.
Okay, so später?
Später langsam.
Later, so later.
I thought I heard langsam, which means slow.
Could have been slow, but he did say später.
Yeah.
So it could have been slow, and then later we do.
Ooh, look.
It does suck for Big that we speak a little bit of bad German.
Yeah. We've got him red now.
Yeah, we know all your strats.
Let's see if they do something later or slow.
Not a lot of utility. That's the biggest issue right now.
Is that a missed door smoke, or is that a deliberate, like... Oh, my gosh. Rollin's put some good pepper on that one.
Starting 3B as well. I think Exertion's won out a lot of his fights in middle, so an educated gamble from MOUZ with this opening gambit. And then they will be going into this B execute. So smokes, flashes, and mollies is blocked for now. Having to apply some pressure to siphon through the U2. A nade with some chip damage onto Hyped and Co.
Ooh, good nade back. Being sub 50. Nice little up-down boost here.
Feels strong on B. The orb to rotate in. Take a look at the left-hand side of your screen as well. Torji has flashes, so if it is an execute, Torji, as he's rotating from red, can be flashing above them.
Oh.
Default molly.
This is some diligent stuff. Yeah,
Well, they missed the T.
They're playing retake B with 2 in cave. It's very cheeky. Especially if JDC's not ready for both of them. No trade potential, don't need it. Brollan wins the head-to-head. They are walking on up, but backs are turned upon the fade. Tabson misread that smoke fade. Torji in position to disrupt, and that's a good catch from Crimbo. Big Clan forging a path into the side. Crimbo's done a lot here. Keep them in it to win it. Crimbo walking in. Jimmy next victim. It's Crimbo with a multi-kill. Lovely farm. 3 kills from him. Torji in a 1 versus 2. It is winnable.
Would love to get into a rifle. The orb's going to make this really difficult.
QB's still on site, so if he does go for the wallbang, it's, or even the incendiary, then spots the swing. QB burnt out. They're in his sight line. Missed chance. You've got to go for it, mate. Last round. I think his teammates just told him there's an AK at his feet. Swings through. Oh, and not far off. Hype closes it down. Just his 3rd contribution, but it does tie us up at 6-6.
Yeah, so I would say this first half was a recovery. MOUZ getting online. The 6 rounds is really good for Big, and the fact that they get 1 going into this 1-minute halftime break can just help fill them with confidence again. But really, it was JDC getting away with a lot of his moves, finding those openings that helped enable rounds, the pistol, the conversions. So there's the first 3. Now you just get to sit back, relax, and think about the defense that you're about to erect on the CT side from Big. And we get a look at Brollan's in-game leading. Now, I understand that they played over there in Katowice, but it was with the stand-in as Alex. Then they had a boot camp after they were eliminated in Poland before coming here to Romania. So we'll get to see the fruits of their labor. I think something that's nice with Ancient is your openers, right, are pretty standard, right? Smoke red, smoke cave, and then it's more about the timing, and your mid player gets to, which will be Exertion, gets to, well, should be Exertion, gets to call the flashes from the support players. So when the mid-rounding comes into things, I don't feel it's as difficult as other maps necessarily. Here we go.
I'm always intrigued about the CT pistol call. Like, how many bodies do you put on B?
Yeah, where are you happy to play strong? Where are you happy to play weak? And then playing weak means what is the conversation for the retake?
Okay, Tabson's going to spot this 5-man mid push. He's jump spotting and gets some info. Confirms multiple bodies. Crimbo's got the perfect weapons, and JDC catches one on the cross. That's the bomb as well. Spinks is forced to go back and get it. Segregated from his teammates. It's falling apart. It's falling through their fingers. MOUZ in trouble. Brollan claws one back, but that bomb still lies idle in middle. Exertion calling for assistance. There are 3 CTs holding this bomb retrieval. He's in so much trouble. He needs assistance. Torji will come to lend a hand, but it feels like it's too little, too late. And a clean JDC 4K to get this pistol started. Just as we said, it was a battle between JDC and Xertion.
Those are JDC's first kills since round 6.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm just flicking through right now. I did say he called. Because he was 10-2 at 1.
Called, yeah.
So there you go. He's back. Back in a big way, as no pun intended. That's both pistols for big.
Wow.
Got Mirage coming up next and Nuke is the third and decider if we need to get there.
Yeah, this is Big Clan's pick. So important pistol to start their CT side off on the right foot.
Eco from MOUZ. This one is a bit of a non-starter. So if you're joining us in Twitch chat at the moment, so able to... yeah, I've got them up. They were talking about some stuff early, but they're having a good time. You guys can go head over... Twitch.tv/PGL_CS2 for the secondary stream. Harry and Hugo are bringing you all of the action over there. They are covering 3D Max versus VP, but it doesn't look like it started yet. So, oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah. They're having a slight delay on that stream. So don't head over there. Stay here with us.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. What's that from?
Would anybody... show? Yeah. Would anyone be going to bed at this time?
Americans?
Okay. Is it bedtime?
Well,
like 2 a.m.?
What, do you want LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be going to bed. It's 12:30.
Oh, yeah. Way past it. Way past it.
We've got Scrawny and Launders coming later for the second 2 best-of-3s on the mainstream today. And Jason O'Toole and Mr. Dinkles will be bringing you action after Harry and Hugo have concluded their little shift.
Don't know why you had to take like that.
Their little shift.
Why is it their little shift? You patronizing.
I also called him Mr. Dinkles.
Yeah, you did, but I'm okay with that.
Jason's sidekick, Mr. Dinkles.
Mr. Dinkles and Mr. O'Toole. The economical has concluded.
Zwei?
Ja.
Was?
Bitte.
Zwei was?
Weiß nicht.
Off gets
2 a.m. in Midwest US.
Okay.
Go to bed, 420 pizza.
Double mid mollies.
Okay.
So not the elbow smoke. That'll come in later. JDC drops that. Well, that would... Thank you, J-Raz.
Yep. Good catch. Bad throw. Ooh, Crimbo's in trouble. They're already out big box. Brolin has put... How many smokes are up right now? My goodness. There's a lot going on. And Brolin, yes, you have a bit of access to the A site, but your teammates aren't with you, and CTs are not to know that.
But it's about what kind of rotations and eyes that he draws. There's 2 players from Donut considering this, as well as 1 over towards Temple. So 3 players essentially somewhat worried about Brolin's position. But now the brakes have been hit. They're trying to fill some of these gaps. This next fight, Tabson versus Spinks, is not going to happen.
Yeah, he's going to pivot back into the side. There's a lot of responsibility. Do you have util?
No.
Okay, so this favors MOUZ, despite that man advantage to big.
Well, now it feels like MOUZ have to go for a B contact play. Maybe not contact. They could go for a light execute with the smoke and mollies, and then Brolin would lurk middle with his position. 40 seconds. I said mid-rounding shouldn't come in, but this is complicated. Brolin's across and up, so everybody will be finishing towards B from MOUZ. 3 through cave, bomb up ramp. 2 through cave, 2 up ramp.
1 on long, 1 on short. Good Molotov. Really limits the potential contributions. Tabson gets his hand back on the mouse. His teammate does go down, 1 and done. Bomb to be planted. Tabson can't disrupt it. Does wait for JDC to take that first fight, and good awareness from Jimmy, looking sharp. Can't control the spray. On that second, doesn't adjust perfectly onto Crimbo. There's Torji. Spinks good for 1.
1v1.
It's up to the 1v1. Already 2 from Torji. Can Crimbo find his third as well? Takes the fight head on, and Crimbo just too damn good. Massive round to win. Big Clan extend their lead. Triple out of Crimbo. And that's a nice rectify of the issue. Like, they felt like they were kind of overestimating that A presence from Brolan. Still managed to hold to that finish on B.
Yeah, I thought after Spinks got that kill in unison with Torji's, he peeked off of the long side. Might have been enough, but not to be the case. And I saw you there get a little bit wobbled by Tabson in the smoke.
Yeah.
Just adjusting his headset.
What the hell?
Tabson was like, no one's going to shoot me in this smoke. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to adjust my headset as the fight is literally coming my way.
Terrifying.
Okay, MOUZ, yet to get around in the second half. It's going to be a partial investment. That was their best opportunity yet, and a 1v1. Keeps them at nothing.
I'm just saying, Zersh and JDC head-to-head might, happen again. JDC gets it. Tabson tapping. Oh, overwhelmed by the pistols. And hang on.
He's open.
Die. Yeah, okay. It's a shame for Torji. It's a shame.
And the bomb is outside the long doors as well.
Yeah, we can chill now. We can be cool.
But this is where Spinks announces his presence in the MOUZ jersey. A 1-on-3 to be remembered as... he tickles up Crimbo.
It's the tickle monster. That's a terrible nickname. We should never give anyone that.
The tickle monster.
There we go. Okay. 10 for big. Wow, this has really turned around. So I think what he said was like, let's go, kind of thing.
Auf geht's, auf geht's.
Auf geht's.
Run boost. Oh.
It's a timeout.
It is.
Otherwise I was like, Cypher, you're moving your mouth an awful lot there, sir. I don't want to be that guy, I'm just saying.
You're touching Brolin and you're moving your mouth. What are you doing? Vibes looking like they're at an all-time high for the big camp. Understandably so. Just 3 more rounds required. But the guns are back out for MOUZ. What adjustment has been made?
Let's go, Spinksy. Let's go.
Red smoke, cave smoke, B into the doors, elbow smoke. So 4 smokes, 2 from either team. 3 strong middle, run boost. JDC looking for a fight.
Yes. Crimbo down. Oh, wow. Gets Zershan and JDC's aggressions rewarded. Jimmy's trying to find a response, but the smoke still guises him as JDC removes Brolan from the lane. That's a one-man Ancient army.
That's a GG.
Yeah, why is JDC just the best player on Ancient?
Now he told us.
Yeah, I know he's... he didn't say why.
Yeah, but it's their job to explain why.
Okay,
so when we get back from the cast...
But then all he can say is, yeah, his protocols and his fundamentals are just really sound, and the way he approaches the map, his aggressions are facilitated by the team, and all around, he's just, he's got a comfort level on that map. Or something like that.
Which
is probably right.
Is probably right,
yeah. I understand. But I wanted an answer I wasn't expecting.
Well,
actually, when he was born,
Ancient
was one of the maps.
He got the heads up from the Valve devs early that Ancient was going to be brought into the map pool, so he's been studying the flight paths necessary. No, but I think players who have the natural inclination to be aggressive can thrive on a map like this, especially on the CT side, because I like to compare mid and B lane, maybe B lane not so much, but middle to some degree, similar to like Cash. Remember the CTs, they would come out of their main, they would smoke, right? You'd molly on top of the boost, but the Ts could also like flash and come through the smoke and then path left and right. Right, so it's a little bit different, but in terms of those fights there, I don't want to call it coin tossy, but it does come down to, at certain points, like, do you know what flash rhythm they throw? Or, do they just do 2? Do they have 3? Is there a late one? How many do you have to turn? What different variations can you show? So there's a lot that goes into it, but I think players who are naturally more aggressive and want to look for fights, this map is great for them out the gates, and you're seeing that for both. Oh, don't go down after time, Jimmy. Fortunate. It's great for Exertion, who's a naturally aggressive individual, and the same for JDC. So here it is, a run boost. Swing. An extinguish.
Boom. I mean, this is just textbook, isn't it? Like, if you wanted to have a, hey, how do we play 3 mid-aggressive mid on Ancient? Well, that's a pretty good place to start.
Need to get a new lung for someone there.
Yeah, someone's not good right now. Get him a lem sip. And now we get to see 3B from Biggie. Don't know who that is. Big Clan, obviously, the team.
Did you call him Biggie?
I did. I don't know why. It's not cool.
It's the Biggie boys.
That's as bad as calling Harry and Hugo's little car.
A little shift.
Little shift they're doing over there. This is a good start from MOUZ, in case you were wondering. 2 players dead. Crimbo's aggressing. He has to Maybe Hyped and QB can slow them. The smokes won't last forever, though, and a nice aggression down
You have
the
to
ramp.
convert this if you're
If he
MOUZ,
hits,
don't you?
oh, this is a very hard shot.
You have to.
Hyped. This is a ballsy walk that he hasn't committed to. So now he is.
Kind of wish he would with the
Yeah,
cave plays,
same.
don't you?
Just why I can't help but feel it.
As soon as the cave smoke phase, he's a dead man.
Well, they're playing it very, very.
Gentlemen, there's danger.
Yeah,
Danger
look
afoot.
at that jump scare. Oh. 1, 2, and done.
Ain't bad. Ain't around though, is it? Crimbo, I don't think you have any real stake in this one. So it's going to be the first T-sided round for MOUZ. Off the back of a couple of saves.
Noble says Lemsip is good, but damn, does it taste bad? I disagree.
Is there different flavors to Lemsip?
I think the original lip was lemon, hence the
Well, that makes sense.
Lemsip.
It does make sense.
But I think it tastes quite nice. Maybe I'm just weird.
We used to have a medicine for cold and flu for children in Australia that I
Alpol?
remember. No, it was called Demazin.
Amazon.
Demazin. If there's any Australians who are boomers like me in chat, let me know if you ever had Demazin. That tasted quite had a distinct flavor, but it was sweet.
Like for English kids, Calpol was always something we could have.
Isn't that a petrol station?
Calpol? No, it was just like a little thing you put on a little spoon, and you take it when you're sick.
And Mary Poppins had it.
Yeah, probably. Spoonful of sugar and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes the medicine go down.
Talking of adverts that are stuck in your head. Autoglass repair.
We had auto.
Glass replace.
I think ours was different.
You didn't have that one?
No, the jingle would have been different.
I wonder if they have it in like German as well. They go like Autoglass Reparung, Autoglass Replassen. I mean, I don't actually know the words. You know what I mean? Maybe they use the same jingle.
Just a 4-round game, Alex.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, getting
You?
the eyebrows.
Technically, his eyebrows were bowing.
I bow to you. Is Vice smokes?
Oh, this is. I just realized this is Braland's calling. He just got his first T-round calling with the full roster.
Oh, so we've celebrated
That's huge, man.
Spinks' first kill and Brolin's first on Valentine's Day. It's all romantic. So many firsts. All right, well, here we go. Is it going to be the same openers from either team? Red, cave, doors, elbow. It is.
It's a lot of smokes. Out mid, Exertion and Jimmy. Gonna have full access to middle. Respecting the red smoke. Is JDC. Hype spotting the cross to start with the AWP.
Slightly singed toes with the Molotov. But no harm, no foul. They are out. They've been given the space. Bigger playing a bit more of a passive stance. Looks like Crimbo with the X-ray is going to have company.
He's won it again. JDC just indomitable on Ancient. Now, Bomb is moving in first. This is actually a lot of pressure onto Crimbo, but if he goes unchecked, a timing is available to him. Torchy's
Hype might get first contact.
That would be huge if Crimbo really doesn't get cleared. I think at this point he won't.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the timing's awful. Bomb down, Bomb spotted. Hype needs to hit this. He needs to get a second, and he will. Don't re-peek again. That's okay. You can stay there. That's cool. Torchy's posted, and he is going to peek into him. He wants confirmation. He wants the third. He's had a quiet game. He's hyped, and there it is. Takes all three. Lovely work from die Deutsche Oper.
Ja, wunderschön, Jungs.
Ja, man.
Das ist perfekt.
Super duper.
Eine Round.
Ein
round?
Mir. Well, no, you need a few more than one, actually. Actually, no, they only need one. That's
only
right.
need
That's
one.
how maths works. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I think that's a real good confidence booster in a best of three to have your AWPer, like...
Especially with Mirage up next.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the things with young AWPers, I know this is his second foray in the big jersey, but I think it's really tough with young AWPers because you never want to ruin their confidence.
Yeah.
But Maui is right. You need an AWPer that can do everything. You want one that's willing to go for the aggressive duels and fights and picks, but you also need one who's going to be able to reel it back when necessary to let the riflers scale, to let them go for the type of rounds. And you just put the fear of God that you have the AWP on this line, and you need to hit those shots.
Yeah. Makes sense. I was definitely boxed into a corner on Big's pick.
Okay, they're going to fight middle. They highlighted well here by the Obs team. Chev showing that they're going for the extinguish on the mid molly. Wait, is it just a ruse? It's just a ruse. Okay. Ooh. Exertion is going to get the room, but it's heavy A.
And look at the timing. He's got full open gap. Here's Hype tested again. Gets away. JDC's down. A break of the smoke for Hype. Retake smoke lined up for Crimbo. Or is it for the spam? He's actually got a lineup for that spam on the corner. Ooh, geeky punish though. Torji good for it. And now Tabson and QB find themselves in dire straits. Very uncomfortable position to be in.
Yeah, might want to hold on to your guns here, gentlemen.
Yeah, no AWP to be saved.
That's tough from Crimbo because the bomb didn't get faked at all, did it, in that situation? He just started spamming. So even though he has the silenced M4, still penetrating holes in the smoke and then triangulating his position, he goes down for free. So a bit of a misplay there from poor Crimbo, maybe getting around two ahead of himself. So that smoke that I was highlighting in middle, when you see that, it makes the mid players feel that there's a larger indication that it is going to be a mid fight because you're using a smoke to extinguish. That tends to say that you want to take that territory,
right?
Which Exertion was still fighting for it. You're just hoping that you draw more eyes, right? That you have more focus from at least 2 to 3 players in that position. But a really important trade from Spinks. Very, very important trade from the man on your screen right now. Brawler makes the space, Spinks gets the trade, site gets overrun, round gets taken, 4-round game. Well, we're getting answers to my Valentine's Day poem.
Yeah?
You don't remember it?
I do. Roses are red.
Yep.
It's a blue.
It's MOUZ's honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
Will their debut be boo-hoo?
Ah, yeah, just a couple too many syllables.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't see any of you guys doing poetry.
Right. No, let me workshop something for map 2. Give me a minute. Exertion versus Tabson. And, oof, good double dink out of Tabson, so he's done well there.
That's one of the save rifles removed.
Yeah, you almost kind of have an unrealistic expectation of more than one with the hero rifle when you've only got 2 in the mix. Everyone else just on that almost full eco. In fact, yeah, it is. Just Crimbo with a couple of nades and Zeus.
That's curious now because is that enough to throw MOUZ off kilter, right? Remember, Brolin is going to have to try and piece this round together. JDC's actually snuck on over to pick up the kit and the rifle. So now they're both back in the mix. QB needs to get 1. He's currently the only defender on B, and there's a lot of force coming his way. Yeah. Smoked off for now. This is tough. Crimbo has flashes. Crimbo could flash behind QB and he could push.
Oh, good shot from Jimmy.
Here comes the flashes, surely.
Yep. Oh, great awareness from Spinks. Just spams away at QB. A very likely possibility.
Okay, well, MOUZ, even after a little bit of awkward moment there, they just grouped up, finished towards B, secure their 9th. They're 3rd in the second half.
The real question here is, does anyone have a reason to push to Crimbo Zeus? I mean, the answer is no.
You shouldn't be hunting. Well, no, you don't need to hunt.
Yeah.
At the moment, right, like you lose 1 round, the game's over. The last thing you want to do is give away an AK that gets wielded against you.
I'm pretty sure there's a rifle mid, but I suppose they're going to be holding on to that. Or like, you know, covering it in some capacity.
The reason that rifle might be nice is it's only 1900 lost into the next. So if he can get something, it'd be better than just the poor Zeus. But it looks like Crimbo's going to value the stat line. Keep himself at the lowest deaths in the server so far. 16 to 8. Everyone else has got giga deaths. 13, 13, 16, 13. It's actually, Alex, a very comfortable position to be in as MOUZ down the stretch. Look, it's tough considering the scoreline has been 12 for a while, but in terms of where you have Big's finances at, and you can see that reflected in the buy right now, Tabson and QB going for utility over firepower, 2 MP9s, 2 M4s, and an AWP. And then if you lose this round as Big, you're only going to get 2400 as the loss into the next. MOUZ can bring this back. They're in a good position to do so.
See if they will so. Deep red smoke. Ooh, a little bit of a suffocating smoke. You can't really swing to look at it. It'll get gray screened and exposed. The proactivity out of Crimbo on the A side of the map. Going to be aggressing a main. But with Exertion, such crazy amount of control. He's got like Donut as well.
Yeah, but because it's into the AWP for Exertion, it's going to be tough.
I mean, just being alive there, it's not going to be his approach.
And now that Crimbo has all this A main space, Hyped could even cheat away. They could give up Donut, just focus red, but 3 on B and the fight coming.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. QB does walk down that ramp, gets close, good work. with an MP9 can get some serious damage done. Here's those nades, catches the timing.
Oh,
messy spray. Couple of bursts to the face may have been better, suited to the task. JDC.
Oh!
The...
Did you see Brolin's face there? I don't think he meant to get that kill.
I don't think he counter-strafed. I think that might just be a flying, running accuracy bullet.
Could we please see that from Brolin's perspective if possible?
What that looked...
Did his jaw literally go agape? Like what?
Oh, it looked like it. That's crazy. What the hell was that? I mean...
What? I thought I was like, yeah, if Brolin gets traded, this will be all right.
Yeah.
He was on 10 HP.
Brr.
What was that?
I don't think, like, scientifically, Counter-Strike's running accuracy has changed in CS2, has it? Have you looked into the source code?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm diving into the source code every day.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So you've done it. You've like scrolled through GitHub and.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so. But I know that that's like kind of a common myth around Counter-Strike 2, like running accuracy.
Drum roll, please.
Running accuracy.
Look at his face as well.
Oh, CS2 to XD.
You see his face? Yeah, okay, Brolin. That's a cheeky one. So now it's the 2 saved guns plus partial purchases like pistols and then a full buy for big on the final round or we go to overtime. Juicy.
We should write a poetry book and call it Partial Purchases. There's a nice start for Hype, given the ramifications of this round, as you've discussed.
Is that confidence?
Yeah, let's see what he can get done. QB, this looks like you're in trouble, bruv. Oh, definitely you are. Yeah, PT50 just a little slow to the run. Brolin having a fun time. Bomb
Save,
planted.
Oh, taps is in.
Oh my God, he's off the bomb. The bomb's not down. It's actually a 2v2 with
And
the guns
JDC's coming
alive.
doors.
No Kev on the AK. Oh, Tamsin may have actually just won them the Ancient. Hyped, I love it. Fake. Worried about ramp. Missed shot from JDC, now it's awkward. Bronze on long side. Takes the fight, nails it, can't ball in time. Spinks clutches up, that's a massive round from Spinks. 4 kills in total. Saves MOUZ as they look to claw their way back into the game.
Damn, steady Spinks. Maybe, just maybe, it won't be a debut loss.
How many map points has it been? 4? You've had 4. You got 1 more.
12-7.
Yeah.
Now 12-11. Had highlighted the loss bonus accruing, so there will be money for that buy. Slightly light on in a few areas of util. No defuse kit. Keep that in mind if we find ourselves in a post-plant situation. This was crazy, right? So Tabson being able to... This here, he looked into his own flash, didn't he? What's he meant to do? Poor QB, the timing against him. But a good clutch from Spinks.
Important. I mean...
Understandably so.
Yeah, considering it was a 1v1 for the map.
All right. Well, we've made it all 24.
I can't believe we're still going. It felt like Big Clan really had him dead to rights.
Different opener.
Roland's been calling some solid rounds, and his teammates have been hitting some solid shots. Only one. There's Jimpat getting themselves the trade necessary. So JDC's gone. Their hero for Big Clan. Okay, Spinks has got an awful lot of responsibility, and they are coming to clear him, and he'll comfortably dispatch of Tabson.
Oh, they know where the AWP is now as well.
OT written all over this.
So right now, just pick your poison, head into a site. You should be able to get away with that plant. Torji cheating over to join Brolin, who's already peering out of A main. Jimmy dealing with the push out middle. QB rotating over. QB needs a double.
Okay. Let's see what you got, QB. Hype's delivered a nice one. Removes the lurk. Will rotate through. QB
Wasn't spotted.
closer than they may anticipate here. He's ahead of the util. Brolin clearing. Big duel. Needs another. Torji's posted. And if he misses the shot, he hasn't. Now Hyped is handed a 1 versus 2.
Oh.
And this is a real opportunity, a golden opportunity for Hyped. But Torji's covered. We will need overtime. What a comeback that was. A run of rounds from MOUZ to take us the distance. And now OT required to separate these two.
12-7 tied up 12-12. I think you're really frustrated if you're Hyped in that situation because they threw a smoke. It was behind you and Torji the AWP is still watching that runway through CT. You're thinking, why aren't you looking Donut? Why aren't you looking over towards Temple? So Hype gets caught there trying to make a sneaky move for the 1v2. Magic number we're looking for right now is 19. 18-18, we do it all again.
Okay, Zertian, trying his luck at mid. Crimbo going to win his duel, as will JDC. That's kind of how it started in this defensive half of Big, of course, into OT now. And the rounds tend to flow quite nicely when you get 2 opening kills, believe it or not.
Indeed. You have no space. You're down 2 key members. And you can't really just initiate into a fight because you were still spread out, throwing the util for those mid players. So they've all regrouped with 1:18 left on the clock towards B. tabs aggressive in cave. A block smoke lands top ramp. What are you really meant to do with this? You don't just want to run through a smoke to your demise. Spinks tries to spam. He gets chipped down further so. Bogdan's Law comes not into play. He's begging for it. Oh, I said 19. That's if we were doing
back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
We only need 16.
Yeah, we need a CSGO.
Sorry, I was, sometimes I remember MR 15.
Well, this one looks like it's going to hurt. It does. JDC, lovely work.
He keeps on going, doesn't he? JDC 25 kills.
That's the nade I've been looking to add to my repertoire. That's the one. I think it's a left and right class. Or Magic's throw it.
That could have been better. That landed on the roof.
Well, yeah, but then you do that, and you can spam from that same spot, and you can get some real stylish little converted kills.
Come on, Spinks, it's overtime, bro. What are we? Is it 10K? If it's 10K, justified.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we'll give him to him then.
Yeah, it's allowed. He might not actually. No, he's going to be allowed. Hype's getting out of there.
Did someone in Twitch that just own me?
Oh?
Yeah, because I said that the score wrong.
Yeah.
Chad misses a lot more than MR15. Have you seen him play CS? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
You can have that one.
Still carries me, though, so...
Yeah, but they're comparing me to
these guys.
Yeah.
These guys.
These guys. So it's okay. I'll take it. Take it on the chin.
I just want to play Ancient like JDC.
Do you?
Yeah, I want to just run around and get double kills and have good movement.
Well, just watch some of the POVs, and then you need to look at the util that's being thrown for him, and then it's possible.
Okay.
But you also need a call for those nades and understand why.
Do you know the Jame Flash?
Yes.
Okay.
There he is again, JDC.
Oh.
Can't get the opener this time.
Oh.
Well, this time it's double openings for MOUZ.
And we'll see if that converts to a MOUZ round in the same way it did for Big. Looks good now. Spinks catches hyped. Combat AWPing in cave. Story of Crimbo and Kyubi versus the world.
It all started on a Friday. Approximately 10:54 local time.
Crimbo and Kyubi showed up to Prac, and JDC hypes and tabs them. Didn't.
The two of them. They had their hearts set on getting the job done.
A 14th round was all they required.
It was all their hearts desired.
Back where he started, Crimbo was in spawn, retrieving additional utility. However, a feeling of futility in his soul up against 5 members of the MOUZ clan.
Especially as QB on his own sensed a force, a fearsome force, with fledglings fighting forward furiously.
Marauding into the second letter of the alphabet's bomb site. Look at that lineup. It's geeky. Cool. And they saved their rifles for another day.
And of course, resistance was indeed futile. 13-13.
What are they called?
Big or MOUZ?
Borgs?
Borgs?
Yeah, from the Star Trek, which you just referenced.
Did I reference Star Trek?
Yeah, resistance is futile.
Live long and prosper.
Resistance is futile. Who said that? That's a thing. Star Trek. Ah, 1976 episode of Doctor Who,
Of course.
obviously.
Great double opening here from Spinks. I'm curious to see if we have more of these duels that are just the all-in mid from both teams, because the rounds are essentially being decided within the first 15, 20 seconds of these opening gambits. The CTs are the ones who can cool that off, but
Gambit. Like Hobbit?
yeah, and
Adren?
Zeus, Adren, Dozier, and Mo, of course,
Mo.
winning the PGL Krakow 2017 major
That's right.
over none other than Immortals.
Immortals. KNG.
Oh, look at this.
What's this?
Is this in this map?
Wow.
Is this map?
Yeah?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Maybe.
So Big's been slightly better at
can't.
trading. This map. Oh.
Historic. Okay.
Okay. If it was this map, I was like, we're doing things.
We are doing
We're really doing things if it's this map.
We've got to fight in mid once more. Actually, Torji trying to take the AWP for that pick. Smoke will make it difficult. Here's JDC playing active on the fight, and all the flashes to support him were great, but Brolan, good for the head-to-head. An important opening. Jordan built upon Brolan onto Tabson, just accelerates into his crosshair. Jobs are good. And
So we've had 3 rounds in overtime that have all just gone into 3v5s almost instantaneously. It's JDC and Tabs in the first 2 deaths again in consecutive rounds. Hyped, you need more than a kill. You need a miracle.
they need a hero. Is Hyped that hero?
Oh, he's screwed.
No. Maybe. No, he's not. He is not.
MOUZ have brought this back.
They certainly
MOUZ are in
have.
the lead.
They are in the lead.
Is this the first time that they've been in the lead? Is this the first? Because, let me double check. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they've been in the lead.
It was like 5-something to Big.
Yeah, and then they brought it back to 5-5.
Yeah.
And then I think Big extended to 6-5. Oh, no, we're in the lead once. MOUZ were up 6-5. This is the second time this game that MOUZ have been in the lead. Bro, JDC has been involved in 15 opening duels.
Yeah.
Exertion's been involved in 16.
That's because they're the coolest cats on the server right now.
We like aggressive players.
Spinks had the advantage on the angle. QB baits the shots up close, swings in. Good flash, team play. Looking good. At least make it interesting in a 2v4. Bomb planted courtesy of the Swede. Oh, and that's a lovely little wall bang, but Brolin unwavering in his hold of long. Puts QB down. And now Crimbo. Sure, you got a smoke kit, you have an AK-47.
He's in the team to win the unwinnable.
Okay. He's got a cool cave smoke. I like that. He's not going to like this, though. He has no time, and he's used his smoke, so Brolin might very well catch him. Nice adjustment. Crimbo gets 1 on the cross back. Trying to get on the bomb. It's unwinnable, and 14 in the bag. So, yeah, just get 2 kills, and you win the round. That's the secret.
Simple recipe to Ancient. Win out the initial exchange, and that'll be that.
Okay. I'm starting to understand. But for Big, you can't help but feel like you're kind of throwing this one away, right? You can feel it slipping through your fingers after having 5 opportunities to close it in regulation.
Ash21 says, casters, please start next map.
Oh.
Guys, we gotta finish the first map.
What's the console command to start next map?
Yeah, it's just give win to who?
Give win to who?
Coin toss.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, here we go. The biff, the brawl, the battle in middle. JDC versus Xertion.
Fight! JDC down.
So cool.
That is the counter. That is the...
Oh!
That's the counter to the counter, but that's the counter to the counter of the counter.
This is counter.
Yeah, this is counter. Brolan has managed to get themselves 2-man advantage, catches QB's progression. And now, dare I say it, Hyped has to move up the ramp with an AWP.
This is for map point for MOUZ.
Doing it. This is necessary. That is the end of the round.
Tabson in a 1v4.
Go on. I'll let
The
you go.
storied German in-game leader. From the tutelage of God B for many a years to now the man the German Counter-Strike turns to. The first lands, the second confirmed onto Spinks. A 1v2 on his plate. Go on, lad.
Pause for suspense.
The bomb planted, a defensive smoke, traversing into cave. The fight against Jimmy, it can't connect. 15 for MOUZ, 1 round away from a map win on debut.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I was on the edge of my seat.
I didn't realize you were actually going to give it to me.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
sorry.
you were going to...
Oh, no, that's all you.
Okay.
That was all you.
Got a bit scary there.
Yeah, it is a bit scary. Oh, my goodness. Is this really how it ends for Big? Your map pick? Come on, lads. JDC just needs to get 2 kills every round. That's like the only way they're going to win this. Can he do it again? Exertion just killed him insta at the start of that one, and it really ruined everything.
This is a bit like, you know, scissors, paper, rock in middle at the moment.
Stop calling it that, man. It's rock, paper, scissors. It's so weird you guys had to put it in a different order just to be different.
What did I call it? Say it?
Scissors, paper, rock.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Rock. You were a colony.
Hold up a second.
Follow our lead.
Wow. Oh my God.
Sorry, I don't know what
Is HR in the building?
I don't know. I don't think that's acceptable. I think I just signed something I shouldn't say. Anyway, politics aside, unlike nope.
Is this the final round? Find out now.
I'm just on JDC cam. I'll let you know how it's looking for Big Clan. Oh, cave fight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. CTs are pushing through the smoke, and Tapson's got a freebie. Lines up a double. It's actually Kyubi that lends a hand as well before he falls. Lane under their control. Huge. Bomb loose. No rush.
You want to see something a little bit risky out of MOUZ right now. So a potential group up from Exertion and Torji and push down the ramp. Jimmy's also going to take main space. So they're playing on the extremities. They've foregone all control of Donut, Red, as well as Cave. But they're stalling. Everybody's hit the brakes for MOUZ, waiting for the next move to come their way from Big. Bomb needs to be picked up. If Jimmy kept pushing, he would find that first, but he isn't to know. Crimbo wary of the possibility. Jimmy's starting to move. This head-to-head could decide the round.
Yeah, it's coming in just the right time from Jimmy. This reactivation of this A main push, and now Crimbo, he is going to be aware. It does diligently peek in. It doesn't matter. Jimmy's just got those reflexes. He's just built different. Bomb spotted, and now he knows his limits. He packs away, tucks back into A main, well aware of the potential donut route.
But now the other CT pieces start aggressing.
30 seconds. What do we do here?
If they go through middle, Exertion and Torji are both heaven.
Oh my God.
They're going to funnel them into this.
This is it. This is it. Big Clan's pick is slipping through their fingers. One click from the AWP. Tabson's gone. Bomb is lost. You've got 18 seconds. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Hyped has got no options available to him. JDC finds Jimmy. That actually opens up A. Can he get there in time? No, definitely not now. The round, the game, the map at least, all MOUZ, lovely work from them. They claw their way back. 12-7 the scoreline.
On debut, MOUZ pick up a map victory. Gentlemen, what grade are you giving MOUZ?
Well, obviously, Chad, you know I know nothing about the game despite 20 years dedicated to it, so I am going to have to defer to our panel of experts.
Says a big one.
I mean, funerals are all year. Well, that's true.
So are birthdays.
Well, yeah. So there's good days and bad days.
Well,
they're all
is
good days.
it a funeral for Big?
Oh.
In the opening round of the Swiss stage
Pulled us right back on track.
at the PGL Cluj-Napoca.
Yeah, look, $45, $30, $30. I've been absolutely rinsed here.
Someone said 120 AUD.
Oh,
That's
but
pretty close.
sneakiness. Okay, the Americans charge the same.
All right. Well,
All right. Oh, Counter-Strike starting. Here we go.
map choice for MOUZ. A execute. 3 players to defend. Crimbo with the Julies. Hype playing triple. QB from Ticket. A good defense to defend.
Looks like a geeky start with the nades, but Crimbo, the disruptor, with those Julies, and that's a P2K drive-by. Brolin sleeping with the fishes. Ooh, hyped. Good tap as well. Looking great here for Big's conversion of the CT pistol. Just one loose end, and his name's Torzi. Or Torji, if you wanted to say it properly.
3 for 3 as far as the pistols are concerned for Big, so that's beautiful. Another hot start. This time they need to make sure they convert off the back of it. They were up 12-7 on the previous map of Ancient, their map choice, and if you missed it, ended up losing in overtime. So can't have that fall apart again. Maui gave MOUZ a B+.
Honestly,
Not bad.
Not bad. I'll take a B+.
And if you guys were paying attention to the desk segment, you will have seen the little graphic. Call it little again. It's not.
You did. Stop it.
Well, it could be scaled up, I would say.
Okay.
But the graphic,
Okay.
that wasn't, I did, but the graphic that Dust has been working on with PGL to show you all at home the positions that we can expect to see these players in more default styles of rounds. So we'll recount that when we get to the rifles, which is coming up next. Don't you worry. You don't have to wait too long. How horny is hyped?
It's a question we'll find an answer to, Chad, I suppose.
Right about now.
The Funk's your brother. I don't actually know if that's what
Check
he's saying.
him out
Is it
now.
The Funk's your brother? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Let's have a look.
The Funk's your mother. The Funk's so brother. The Funk's so mother. The Funk's function of other.
I'm going to say you're well off, no matter what you're saying.
Here we go. He's a little horny, but he backs away.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother.
The Funk soul brother.
Funk and Soul, two of my
Funk
favorite
isn't
types of
your
music.
mother or anything. It'd be weird. And that's by Fatboy Slim.
He
Right
backed
about
off.
now.
He's not horny at all.
Released in 1990. Yes, you closed it.
It's closed now. Before most of you watching were born.
Oh well, he's got 2 kills, paid for the SMG. Couple of casualties that will feel a little successful
The
for
M4,
MOUZ.
can he make it up through the window? He got it. 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 All right, retained. Yeah, but still, losing a couple of kills to just Glocks, you don't love to hear that. Or see it. Okay, AK-47s are going to be out in hand. Let's take a looky-loo. If we see MOUZ go straight into a more of a default spread. Spink setting over towards A with Jimmy, so this could be more telling of straight into an A split as opposed to a default. Yeah, it looks like this can be pretty fast. They'll harass connector.
There is a fight available here. We're going to get that Xertion JDC head-to-head like we had on Ancient, but no, shy of the mark. Cognizant that there is aggression towards Con, and Brolin's adventure has been cut short.
Very
JDC
quick.
again starts with an impactful opening. You were talking about his openings previously. Him and Exertion were in the double digits on map 1. But MOUZ successfully weathered the storm of Big Clan's early lead.
So we're going to try their luck at this A split. Palace Smoke's faded. A-ramp shouldn't be too far away either. So Jimmy and Spink can start working in alongside of this Exertion. Torji pack up through connector.
JDC, he's committed to this. Oh, and perfect timing for Spinks from Palace. He exposes himself to that in reaction to the smoke.
They're going to give up the site. They can't really help from spawn so far. If they plant open.
Yeah, QB's going to concede this. He's going to get jump spotted. And that's Torji, very brave with the bomb on his back to clear out the ticket position.
Round should be done.
Height versus Exertion could change the dialogue. And he's managed to punish the runaway.
And the Crimbo flank, but oh, he's going through Palace.
Going to take his sweet time.
Smoke, no kit.
Yeah. Oh, kit on hyped. Picked it up. Shadow and headshot. Good work from Torji. Crimbo really can't do anything now, and he has accepted that.
If he had the kit, he could go for a Techno 4K.
They call that the Techno 4K diffuse. Doesn't really have a ring to it. We can work on that.
The Techno Funk Soul brother.
Okay. Well, now you're just being silly.
We like to mash music together. Nice first
Oh,
round.
he's repping God B on that.
That's God B to you.
And to Crimbo. Oh, the little tease from Spinks' steps, but he doesn't get the rifle or the chance for a frag. He looks for $600 would have been nice.
And now those Glock kills are going to have a bit more of a ramification. You have Crimbo, who's in a position he could drop that MP9 and he could have an M4 for himself. But all in all, it's going to be a pretty tough position for the buy. Great little shot there from Spinks, blindsiding JDC. Diligent stuff as MOUZ want to make sure that they clean out the closet of the ticket. And it is going to be an eco with the saved MP9.
Chad, do you remember like the day TV went color for the first time? Do you remember like did they do a big kind of I think I've seen it actually on Australian TV. They did this like really clever thing where they like were wearing colorful costumes and then they did like a
Yeah, it was around the time that they landed on the moon.
Is that like after school you kind of came home, had your Wheatie Bix?
No, they sat us down in school.
Oh. That's sick, man.
To watch the moon landing.
Oh, wow. Must have been radio broadcast Churchill's speech, wasn't it?
That one we got by Telegram.
Not to be confused with an app on your telephone device, cellular telephone device, that is.
Encrypted, though.
He hasn't cleared
end to
it.
end.
Oh, yo.
Well, he's about to be a dead man.
I know, but... Thank you.
That's not allowed exertion.
That was really nice.
That was quite naughty.
That was really quite satisfying.
Well, he got 4, and 2 of them were on... Actually, 3 of them were as he was the walking wounded. Very well done from exertion there.
Man, QB could have just put 1 bullet in him with his P2K, and he didn't.
Could have.
Didn't.
Chose not to.
Yeah. I don't think it was a choice. The same way I don't think it was really a guess of the price.
Just for people in Twitch chat, I wasn't actually alive for the moon landing. It's the 21st of July, 1969.
Yeah, allegedly.
And I wasn't alive then. I was just recounting the story that my mother told me of when she was in school and they were watching the moon landing on the television.
Allegedly.
Oversharing Turtle is correct, though. I am old enough to have witnessed the 1865 Res IEM Oakland MVP.
Oversharing Turtle. Oh, did you ever have awkward Turtle? Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that. That was cringe before cringe. That's what people used to do when you were being cringe. Kind of cringe. Oh, okay. Hyped onto Jimmy. That's a nice start for the Big Clan
That was
defense.
down a ramp.
Yeah, just takes an early jaunt, and now QB's going to kind of vacuum up that additional space for the team. Good information play from QB. Am I saying that correctly? How do you say
QB.
it? QB. Like a cube, as opposed to QB.
I'm thinking of that little character from...
From what?
The little pink man, isn't it?
I don't know what you're saying, so I'll let you work that out. Little pink man.
Oh, no, that's right. We've said it on this before.
QB.
Oh, no, that's a different thing.
Oof, again, Spinks twice now, successful at catching JDC, departing his safe haven of that window room into the A site now.
Bomb is going to go down. A real opportunity for MOUZ to win this. Spinks still up in Palace.
Okay.
Torji needs to get away and can. Ushered across by the smoke. CT is theirs for the taking. They're not to know that. Connector and jungle, the points of retake. 1 defuse kit to work with, a smoke, make that 2.
Time sensitive, gonna have to get a wiggle on. Here they come. Spinks smoked off, awkward for him. Brolin especially now catches an important frag, but there's a Crimbo and Hype. They can certainly win this, smoke and a kit. It's a nice potent package. Oh, down to the last couple of seconds. Crimbo pulls it across the line for Big, a successful retake. Makes it a 3rd.
I think considering the man discrepancy there on the site, MOUZ did very well and they took a lot of casualties. And because of the buy pattern that's been opted for by Big so far, that's actually a really, really good round from MOUZ. Even though they didn't convert it, they can still break Big. So this next round, doubly important for the Germans who are having to piece together this buy. I mean, see with this heads-up display that there is enough money to get close to a full buy for MOUZ. Probably be a couple of emissions, maybe a Glil or 2. It depends on the call from Brolin and Cycra. Maybe they want to go into a Mac 10 play. All right, looking to get this thing back. And they've gone for Galils. Okay.
Have you experimented with the new FAMAS? Do you think it's going to be...
Haven't used it enough.
Yeah, you can't make that decision yet.
I don't feel that I would be qualified enough to make a comment on it, but I have been trying to use it a little bit more.
Still, MP9s feels pretty good, though.
It's just the crouching that got nerfed, so...
Still just as potent on the move.
Okay, so Spinks towards B-Apps, Exertion and Brolin as the mid-duo to take control. Jimmy on the A lurk and Torji because he's the AWP. He gets to be here, there, and everywhere this round, choosing to help out Jimmy on A.
Oh, I like this. A real opportunity for Hype to find back-to-back opening kills for this sniper rifle posted on the right side. They are walking up close left. He will be having to acknowledge that temporarily. Oh, a hard track with the double zoom. Can't hit his shots, but nice work from JDC. Actually just blows the smoke open with some well-placed bullets. Jimmy comes out the palace, and that's a death sentence to JDC. He's had a rough go of things. Despite finding 6 kills still, Feels like a lot of his deaths have been with the 0 counterplay.
All from Palace, right?
Yep.
So that's
Spinks, and then this one.
It's tough. This is a freebie right now for Tabson. Oh, no, never mind. Exertion aware gets the shadow and takes him out. And I was talking about the importance of this round for Big. Well, it's going to fall in favor of MOUZ. And the reason that I want to mention it's important is because of the way that Big chose their buys, right? When they say the MP9 on Crimbo, where the loss bonus was at, most teams would force buy. But they looked at it and they went, okay, across the board, we can get out of Hyped or we can get out of M4s. Maybe we're a little bit light on YouTube, but mainly rifles. They just get away with the round victory, as Crimbo loses it all, but only had one man stay alive, so they're touch and go with the finances. Their loss bonus goes all the way back down to only 1,400, and now they lose the follow-up.
Yeah.
So now they're in the position where they should force buy, but it's going to be a sucky force buy. Not a Jake sucky force buy. Worse than that.
Whew. Let's see the second one. It must have been quick. But yeah, very nice from Jimmy.
Jimbini.
Beanie. I actually love that. Look at it. It is pretty sucky.
Yeah, exactly, right? 1,400 loss, and this is what you get. So next round could be, if they lose this, next round likely an eco.
Okay, but you have to do something, don't you? With a buy like this, you can't just like let MOUZ group up and
But
walk
what are you
into
meant
a
to do?
site.
It's Mirage as well. Like
Stack A and hope they
exactly. So you have to go for a gamble, and they are.
But then you say you have to remain a little active. Oh, smoked off. Spinks investigating. That was an audible step. But they're going into the path of least resistance. They're actually walking into a wide open site. It was just Crimbo's responsibility. I don't know what he's supposed to get done with the Deeg. One hell of a headshot required. Here we go. And he hasn't got it. Unfortunate for Crimbo and for Big Clan. This force buy is already over. Bomb will be planted shortly. And Spinks might get some on the exit. Torji too. Oh, unlucky on the zoom.
I think the thing for Spinks is he is encouraged to hunt in this situation because Big are going for the double dip, so they'll just use this into the next. If Spinks can get a kill or two, it's okay. And if he dies, he only gives over the Mac 10. So for Spinks, anything is a big boon for MOUZ. Just removed an MP9.
What about extra diligence? You go to Torji, you give him the Mac 10, you take the AWP because you're low, so you don't give him anything on a kill reward, and then someone with health goes and uses the Mac 10 to farm some more.
Now, if you were a coach, you'd be happy with that, but
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna.
Like if we want to maximize our diligence.
Don't think you're gonna get that, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay.
But they did get. So that does now mean that there's only going to be 3 upgrades into this next round. I don't believe Crimbo and JDC can really justify any investment. So now do you want to do something similar? You just group up, stack a site, hope that they come your way? Or do you want to try something a little bit more aggressive and take the fight to them?
Ooh, okay. It's like I'm playing the game for them. I would prefer if they let the game come to them.
Okay, interesting. QB has a good mid spawn. He could jump out window. Okay, so they've given a flash to Hype. So if MOUZ start with a standard mid opening, we might see the flash from Hype come over connector potentially, and then pounce on middle from window, short, and connector.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hype's going to flash them down a ramp.
No one's home.
No one is home.
Roland's
So-
got his troops going B.
Yeah, and they could be executing into Crimbo, the solo defender, who has a Zeus. Oh, I haven't done the Zeus noise.
Wait,
in
is
a
he doing
while.
the knife strat? Is
No, he's
under
got
the
a Zeus.
window?
He's got a Zeus.
Okay.
He'll do the Zeus strat. Here it comes.
Potentially the worst way that could have gone down for him. QB, he's managed to make it costly.
Jimmy's low.
Yeah.
Jimmy's dead.
Go on. Lovely work. Gets himself another kill and an M4A1, obviously.
I think he may as well give this a look.
Oh, he had a sneaking suspicion that Bronner would have pushed up so close, but Bronner bests him.
I like the proactive nature as well to kind of close down on his position there, make sure he can't go too far if he did want to go for the save. So 5-3, 2-round lead for MOUZ. Rifles now to be reinvested for Big. All back in Hype's hands. Plenty of A1Ss, so not too many A4 bandits in the Big camp at the moment. Everybody's got a smoke. They're lacking 2 incendiaries, and they don't have a defuse kit for a post-plant situation. This half can... Oh, did they double smoke window? They did double smoke window.
Better than no smoke window.
I suppose. It's going to be a B pop into Crimbo and taps into assist from short.
Crimbo's just not having fun, is he?
Hype's here as well to assist from market.
Okay, that's really
Here
good.
they come.
What have you got? Crimbo's blind, that's for sure. And there's a nice one. Hyped.
Cancel?
Xertion on the floor. Full cancel call. Now, if you were really crazy, you would start to try and take information towards A. Like, be pushed into Palace, deep ramp control.
I think the thing is, it's still a bit of a mystery. I'm not sure how many footsteps will have been heard with that, so you're probably not expecting a full execute. You know that they had a go or a move to look into B. You dealt with it. But at the same time, you don't want to be a bozo and give over a kill on the way back because you start investigating and then you go into their default. So there's this weird moment now. MOUZ don't know if they've taken space on the other side of the map. They have a choice. Do we operate? Oh, mid-reaggress. I like this.
That's cool.
Good little move.
It does it surely inform Brolin's call, though.
Here could be the bozo death.
Rip
There it is. So now we're back into 4v4. Wow. Sorry, what?
He's actually got the new M4A1. It's like an AK, and yeah, Hyped just got legged.
Can he track him down with a HE?
He was trying to, couldn't quite get the trajectory bang on. JDC's got a sniper rifle M4, so one bullet could do it. Hyped, good for another. Oh, JDC's such a demon around those smokes on Con. He just does those little cursory taps, looks for the info, adjusts his crosshair. He's done that twice now. Just 9 rounds deep. Very, very good.
I think as well, because Torji knew that he had tagged Hyped, it's going to try and lull you into, if we just go B, we land one bullet, that guy's dead, we can get into that site. So probably what informed the decision that had just been made is, looks like another tactical timeout to be called. This one by the T side, the first for MOUZ. An AWP for Torji still on the table. Plenty of cash for Brolin. Actually, plenty of cash for everybody to get out the purchase. Their loss bonus, obviously, now bottom of the barrel. 1,900 going into the next. But again, this is another one of these reset moments for Big. It's like you just won the rounds. If you lose this one, not only are you running out of rounds, you're running out of money. And MOUZ can run away with a half. Lots of running.
JDC's made it increasingly difficult every time they try and cross through the upcat towards short.
You've been using this big radar they got for us?
Yeah.
When action comes in, that's really good.
It looks really good. It looks like I could actually
Everything's very clear.
just look at the radar.
I turn the faces on too.
I've got faces on.
You say what faces?
I got faces.
Oh, okay, nice. All right, well, I was going to say a default, but that's not the case because Torji started over towards A with the orb. So he was just searching for a pick with the big green. Now they're taking the mid control. Window smoke deployed. Top connector smoke. Hype's ahead of this. He will get a fight.
Fight he shall. Miss shot, but Xertion doesn't finish off the job. Dinks him through the box. JDC, the bodyguard, ready for Spinks' response.
Oh.
Spinks shoots fast and finds the head. Ooh, a very threatening smoke. He's already walking through this. Cheeky from Xertion. Spinks' nade finishes off the job. It's all coming in perfectly for MOUZ's 6th.
Xertion's finding space on A. QB still floating jungle on the fate of this smoke. This kill can decide it. Oh, QB gets the better of him. Crimbo can stay parked. Crimbo can still do more damage.
They are committing into the site. Hasn't been holding their apps cross, so the bomb now into the site. Jimmy going to be tasked with that, but does catch Torji on the peek through. 2v2, and another shot just time misses, just over the shoulder of Spinks. QB late to the party.
He's going to give it a go. The nade for Spinks could be perfect.
Yeah, the nade could isolate.
Oh.
Not bad, but too deep. Spinks forward position. He lives on. Q with that smoke, and a kit needs kills. Spinks has been holding, and he nails it. What a round out of Spinks. He was low HP for 2 of them. Finds himself 4 in total in the round, and helps secure the 6th for MOUZ on this T side.
All right. Well, those financial woes I discussed, they've come home to roost. It looks like Crimbo's gone in with a hero M4. The rest are likely to go for light upgrades, keeping themselves around the 2K mark. If JDC doesn't overspend, he can drop an all for Hyped into the next. He's got 4K, so all right. They can be competitive on the final round of this first half, second map, first series. As we are turning our attention to an AXQ. 2 through Palace, 3 through Ramp. Everything, including the kitchen sink, should be thrown at this one. No point taking any risks. It's just Crimbo with the Hero M4 on A. Can he be the difference maker?
Okay. Well, looks like Crimbo has already started as he means to go on. They are still committing into this. They just know about Crimbo. Someone's got to bring him down, but he's still hitting shots. Crimbo does everything for Big. Finally fell by the flames.
Might not expect Hype in sandwich. Real possibility for Hype to shut this down, but the back off. Torji already making sure there's no flank.
Wow. Crimbo's made a round out of this. Still not comfortable for Big. Make no mistake.
Yeah, 2 rifles, though.
He scrounges up that M4 off of Crimbo's corpse. And this crossfire ain't bad. Why is Hyped on his pistol?
Could be no ammo in the AK.
No
He doesn't
ammo?
want to
What's the
reload.
one bullet headshot, or yeah, no ammo.
So we'll be able to check that one. But fight in Palace.
Okay, so Torji's gonna have to nail this, and he does.
Still sandwich.
Overlooked. Doesn't want his barrel to be spotted. Doesn't want his barrel to be spotted! Right. Sensational, Deeg! Crimbo starts. That's the layup. It's Hyped with the slam dunk, Deeg.
Yeah, that's a frustrating round for MOUZ to lose, isn't it? It's just one Hero M4. The B anchors over towards A, and he gets a triple kill. He bodyguards for the first. Great work from him there. The second, and while the third is easy. Exertion's not looking his way. The molly has to do the job. Hyped with a dig in hand, and an absolute couple of bangers there.
Oh, yeah, that is the power of the Deeg in the right hands. Beautifully utilized and visualized by Hyped.
Well, that's a bit of a resuscitating round for Big, right? Because if you take a look at the round timeline, they won the pistol, they got the conversion, but since then, it's really been quite spotty for them. Nothing consecutive since, and now they get an opportunity to close the door on the first half with consecutive rounds. That actually forced a second tactical timeout out of MOUZ as well, so Cyclone likely not happy or wanting to settle the team after a bit of a fumble. They're able to get out 2 Galils, 2 AKs, and a Tech 9. Window smoke, top cat smoke. 3 towards mid to fight. Flash forward, it's a duel.
It's a big one at the start, and Xertion shining bright. Double kill. JDC wins 1. But the damage is done. Jimmy lingers ramp, pressure con, the rest retooling. Very difficult decisions to be made. JDC forgoes A, and whether it's just for a reposition to join up with Hyped or if he's worried about B. Yeah, looks like he's moving B. So look at this wide open A site now. Hype joins him, so they gamble, but it's the last round, so this is just going to be a very bleak retake as MOUZ have called the perfect reposition into A.
Well, let's just talk about how they even get back into this round.
Do you have to get past Brolin, I suppose?
Well, that's it. So you might not even want to go through the vent room now, which means both players probably having to go through CT. JDC's clearing out B apps. JDC has to rotate now through short. So Hype through CT, JDC from Cat. Brolin has the rotations cut off, but there is a smoke on Hyped.
Yeah, get on JDC. You can get on Ticket and clear sandwich. Tucked is Jimmy. And there's a missed shot from the AWP. Okay, limitations now for JDC. Time so gone. And that's the 7th for MOUZ. Okay, they have the lead. They have 7. We'll be swapping sides. Big Clan's T side to be tested here to avoid a 2-0.
Just to recount the series so far for some of the particulars, Big were out on top in terms of opening kills on Mirage, and they also won both pistols, and they had the clutches go in their favor, and they still ended up losing in overtime. Now that we find ourselves on Mirage, they won the opening pistol, and it looked like it was going to be another hot start, but then MOUZ activating, and actually in some number disadvantaged scenarios were able to piece rounds together. So again, you know, we'll have to try and do some quick maths on the trot. We're looking at a total of 3, 5, 6. So, yeah, split right down the middle with opening kills in the first half. But, again, the pistol going in their favor. And this could be 4 from 4.
Yeah, so if you win every pistol and still lose the series, what does that indicate?
So, the final we just did in Katowice, Vitality won every single pistol against Spirit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they won.
Oh, that was the opposite, right? So, right, yeah, exactly. And
so what is this, like, you know, typically it's an indicator for like a team that's doing well, but also a team that has a heavy advantage in the series. If you're winning pistols and losing maps, some fundamental flaws.
Yes, your rifle round's not being up to snuff right now. And then you have to look into the finer details in terms of clutches. How do these rounds really simmer out in the end? But well, right now, MOUZ, under the Brolin leadership with Spinks in the jersey, could win their first official pistol round.
This is it.
We love first.
I can feel it. This is the one.
This is the one?
Uh-huh. And it's going to be Spinks that plays a huge part in it because he gets boosted up by Jimmy. Then he pushes up aggressively. And he's just playing for one and done. If he can hit a one tap, jump out the window. And he doesn't.
There is an execute on the way. Smoke and flashes. Crimbo's got that kit. Not the diffused, that of the util.
Like
but the flashes
double.
should be completely blind them here.
Yeah, touche. Anyone brave it ahead of time? Yep, there's the one tap.
Played ahead of the util.
Pressure applied. Spink got a whole lot more to do. Jimmy, oh, he's going to get cleared. Combat, oh my God, he still tracked Tabson.
3v3.
Important from Hyped. Clears out Spinks, enables a plant. Bomb down, smoke from Brolan could be used and utilized on this retake and throws it out to obfuscate that van and bench angle.
Exertion, big flank. No kit. Time potentially a
Look
problem.
at this angle. I think Hype's absolutely perfect for this. Did he spot Brolan on the cross? Yes, nails it as well. Quick 1-2 punch. He goes looking for more. Crouching around the smoke. Punished by Torji.
Gotta go.
Long range. Not great. Hard to hit. But Zertian does. QB, what can you do? Nothing. And they just about get on the defuse in time. MOUZ's first pistol. It is theirs. And a full team effort.
All right. Bit of a sigh there from the coach of Big Kakafu. Not happy with how that one ended up simmering. Had a great opportunity to get the job done, but now 8-5 is the score.
Oh, it's just tough for coaches, isn't it? You know, for Kakafu, he just has to sit in that chair and watch.
That's really good. That's really good. That's so good, actually. Joke of the day. I hope that gets a 10 from our judges. So the bomb goes down, and the buy comes out. An AK and 4 Galils. Pretty juicy looking.
Not bad, is it? Ooh, Spinks, he's risk averse, peeks in, waltzes into the angle, punished by JDC on that AK. Quick response from Jimmy with a double.
They really wanted to fight for mid there, didn't they? B-Anchor on short, fighting alongside of his short player, Exertion and Connector, Torji and Windows. So really wanted to make sure that Big doesn't get the mid control for free. And now with the number advantage, they can tuck in and play that. Just play for information in these type of scenarios. The last thing you want to do on the CT side, unless you're grouping up and looking for a fight together, is commit to an angle. So what you want to make sure is you're in a position where you're jiggling for info and you're able to disengage from the fight, then reconfigure the setup with your teammates. I guess you could take a look at that, right? Jimmy's kind of leering out on Cat. Exertion's taking jiggles from jungle. Torji on a tight angle, so if he gets contact, then he can peel into a line and set up the crossfire with Jimmy. So you want to keep as many of these options open as possible.
Oh, that looks like a revolting little ang. From Torji. As long as Jimmy's not susceptible to that window, they're in a solid setup to break this. This big clan 3 versus the 4 defenders, but just 2 on B. Oh, sound cue given away. The penny drops, as does Crimbo's corpse. Comfortable, more available. Tabson gets out the window at the bare minimum. Jimmy backs himself into a duel he can't win, but Tabson in a clutch he can't win. There's Torji to close. Looking pretty comfortable for MOUZ now.
Yeah, this is some nice stuff. I think you're getting to see a little bit more of what's going to be possible for this roster. I think on the T side, having Spinks and Jimmy as your more passive pieces, then you get Bro and Exertion more aggressive, and then Torji gets to be in betweeners. That looks like a stressed in-game leader, thinking Alta.
You know all about that, eh, Jad?
Junge.
Ja, was kann ich machen?
Man, I would love to catch like Tabson just losing his marbles because they're all back chatting. He's like, hold the Fresse, Junge.
Halt die Fresse, Junge.
Just spitting the venom.
Bitte.
All right, well, Farm Fest for Torji. Everyone's favorite game, but a trade fair. Here he is on his tractor. Just harvested a bale of wheat.
Alter, ich hab gesagt, da ist ein SMG im Mid.
Scheiße.
Think MOUZ make playoffs of this tournament?
I think that they're one of the teams who should have that as the goal.
Yeah.
The problem,
eight teams, right? Make playoffs?
Yes. So the problem that I have when discussing a new roster that has a new in-game leader is I don't want to jump to any conclusions immediately. I kind of want to see what they're delivering in the server and then be able to form some opinions. Because,
understandable.
Like you can think, okay, so you need to posture yourself in a position where you go, okay, so Brolin hasn't done this before. That's going to be a big curve. Like Spinx is obviously a class player, but how does it plug in and what does it change? And then what kind of atmosphere is bred within the team? And at the moment, this is a team who they're going up against Big, who traditionally they would be a favorite against, and it looks like they're going to win the series 2-0. So that's a great start. I think when you look at the other names, we've got Eternal Fire, FaZe, MongolZ. I think those three should be a shoey in for the playoffs as well.
Yo, okay.
Falcons, which I think a lot of people would be surprised to hear, but I do think that they have the necessary components to make the playoffs with it being top 8.
FaZe, Falcons, Eternal Fire.
Then you're starting to look at your VPs and your 3D Maxes.
Yeah.
3D Max with the body edition, but they did qualify for Dallas with body in the team just the other day. Jocko out. So that's 7 of the 8 teams, I think. And then it could be anybody's. A bit of a wild card.
Oh. Oh. We'll see. Stan in the playoffs in 2025. That would be cool. Tabson hast 5. Whatever HP is. I don't know the letters. HP.
They'd probably just say HP, wouldn't they?
No, I don't know, man. Nice from Zershin, removes JDC.
Good
Tabson's
info.
already limping. There is a chance into B right now. There is a window of opportunity. Sure, the boost is brutal. God.
The Tower of Power.
They're both active on the angle. Oh, God. Look at this. Look at the fun he's having.
Well, they were probably mid-boost, and they went, actually, hold up.
Stay there.
They're on the way. Let's just stand here, shall we?
Oh.
We'll line them up. We'll knock them down. That's just 2 more rounds. This is about to be a absolute pantsing.
It is. Humiliating.
We'll have one of those coming up next as well.
Oh, yeah?
FaZe versus the Disintegrating Saw. That's the other version. You've got the Reciprocal and the Disintegrating.
Okay. We can all relate to that
I think
feeling.
we are hearing some Ruski in there as well, though,
There is a
aren't
bit
we?
of everything in there.
Kind of like Dennis the Menace, a.k.a. Electronic. A execute. Torji the Ticket Man.
When in doubt, execute the A side. That's how the saying goes. Torji has been already able to neutralize the first threat. Breaks to spot the cross. A lot of bodies committing here, and not able to get across there. JDC giving a helping hand onto Hyped.
Oh, look at that, bomb down.
Yeah, this is just a mess. No plan, 1 kill, 12-5. Now, when Big Clan got to this scoreline on Ancient, it was 12-7.
12. It was close.
Yeah, close enough. When they went to overtime.
Now, this is what the coach is saying. Jungs, das ist nicht gut.
Yeah, probably. And then he's probably going to say, bitter, besser. Spielen. Bitter, besser spielen. Please play better.
And then everyone just goes, genau.
Genau. Natürlich.
Was machen Sie hier?
We just got an invader. He gave me a little sly smile.
Wait, so Richard speaks German as well.
Okay.
All right, we got
we could take over.
do a German broadcast.
Yeah.
Hallo, mein Name ist Sponge.
Hallo
But that's how
und
the Russians
willkommen
said.
und 99 Damage.
R.I.P. Likely the final round. First series, map, match, and series point.
Please welcome to the stage. It's MOUZ Sports. Good start. Spinx onto JDC. Bomb is top mid, so Hyped and Tabson are going to be looking for a fight, and they may very well get one. Happy to oblige you, Spinx. Hyped, bomb, AWP, and a dream. Oh! Oh, looking the wrong way. Exertion takes his time, and that is a quick second map. MOUZ, strong statement of intent here at the PGL Cluj-Napoca event.
Well, if it was a B+ for map number 1, what does map number 2 get?
Is this where we have to do the alphabet in German to appease Chad and Alex, showing off their full range of talent? Das war